Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. How you doing? It's Tuesday. Oh guys, you know by the way, today's episode is going to be powered by my amazing sponsor Elgato. Once again, yeah guys, I'm using all of Elgato's products to create my content. You know it by now, baby. We've got the green screen, which is cutting out the background, immersing me into the video. And of course, we're using the key lights to light that up just perfectly. Got the Wave 3 microphone on the new low profile mic arm. It's a good time. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in content creation, check the link down below to a link to my Elgato profile page. Thank you in advance for that. And let's get on into the episode. So if you'll do me a huge favor at the very start, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be amazing. We're shooting for 3,000 likes as always. And I know you guys can make that happen. So of course, thank you in advance for that too. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's get stuck in. So, we're at 11 wins. We're at 11-5. Should be 11-4, but we went into a game and it never loaded into the game. And then I had to dashboard and it gave me the loss for it. What can you do about that? I mean, at least it happens in August and not when it really matters, like back in the day or whatever. But we're 11-5. Maybe it makes our session today a little bit easier. So this is me playing on Sunday, which I haven't done for a long old time, you know. I've had all my games done on a Saturday night for so very long. But I just had a busy Saturday full of plans and it was a great time. So may have been playing with a slight headache on this day, but turns out me playing with a little bit of a hangover is me playing quite well. It was going all right for me. We were 2-0 up in the first half of our first game. Scoring a couple of goals. I think the way my goals came about were quite lucky. But eventually here I end up getting a penalty. He just sieves me down there with Akanji. And it's 85 minutes on the clock. If I can score this one, we definitely have the win. And Neymar steps up to make it 3-0. So, a good start to the day against a solid team. This guy had Cruyff and stuff. And I think we actually end up I think we win this one 5-0. So it was 2-0 in the 85th minute. And then we just end up just being able to run down past his defence 2 more times. And he was still playing. So I don't know what happened. But I think maybe he just completely lost his head. Look at Acuna go. Acuna was catching Acuna there. So I had to make the pass. I wanted to try and go all the way with him. But we made the pass to Ronaldo, chipped the goalkeeper. And we can take a 5-0 victory in game number 1. Great stuff. Literally just what I needed. Because not only is that a solid win for motivation, but like right at the start of the episode here now, you guys get to see an extra red pick, right? We get our 12-win red pick. You can see that Kimmich and Bergwijn sold. So we've still got some players in the club, including a Tots, and we have 2,000 coins more than what we started with before. So those 250k packs we bought from preview packs were well worth it. Profit, actually, which is unlikely to happen. You know, that doesn't happen very often, does it? So here is going to be my 12-win pick. So this is like getting gold 2 in the weekend league. And we get ourselves only 91s as the highest rated. But we get red Alphonso Davies. For the longest time, I would have wanted this card. And then I've packed him so many times in the last couple of weeks. It's brilliant. So I think I have an untradeable blue one. The one that we're using in the squad. I don't think that one's tradable anymore. Because we packed him, didn't we? Yeah, so I've now got a spare Tots to use as a requirement for an SBC. And I can put a red one in the squad and make it look even more, like, scary to my opponents. Because not only do I have Red, Neuer, Kimmich, Mbappe and Neymar, but I've got Davies as well. And I think I renamed my squad at this point from Bundes to Bundes Top 200. To try and scare them to thinking that I'm a top 200 player. Maybe get some quicker rage quits. I don't know. I don't think it actually works. But we end up going into a game against Lecce FC. He's got his Prem side going on. And Nketiah and Smith Rowe. Did he have Smith Rowe? I can't remember. I don't see him on the pitch, actually. I got a red card after 3 minutes. I sived him down with Tapsoba. And that is going to seriously hinder the rest of my game, isn't it? So, yeah, we have to sacrifice Leroy Sané and our left cam for the entire game to bring on Acuna, which is never a bad thing. We're playing Goretzka at centre-back for the rest of this game. And, yeah, unfortunately for me, I do end up still going 1-0 down a few minutes later. So we've got a mountain to climb, obviously. I could have just rage quit this one. I felt like it, in all honesty. But then I ended up getting through here after 17 minutes and getting a goal with Neymar. And I was like, you know what? This isn't impossible. We've got our defense and our attack in exactly the way that I want it. We've just got one less cam. I just need to attack down the other side with Mbappe in that. And actually, it turned out that it was working a treat. Like, yeah, I got back into this game and I turned it around to go 2-1 up. He does get back into it here. Nice ball into Messi. Defenders were a little bit all over the place. I actually don't think Goretzka is as good at centre-back as I used to think he was. Not at this stage of the game anyway. People like Akanji are just clear. Ramos especially is just so far clear. So yeah, at half-time, we brought Ronaldo on to have the big man up top. And actually, after a while, I switched Cruyff over to the left cam spot where my red-carded player was. So my right cam was then the red-carded player. Because if Ronaldo was chilling over at right striker, I need that ability for my wide cam to get out wide, cross it into the box, knowing that CR7 is a aerial threat. All right, so that's what I decided to do eventually. I get chipped beautifully by Nketiah. What a goal that was. I literally pressed Y on my keeper to make him step out, just as like a bluff. And that was enough for him to still chip me. So well played to that guy. It was a perfect amount of power on that shot. But I was able to get back into the lead once again. I wasn't noticing really that I only had 10 men because my defense felt as strong as normal. My CDMs were perfect and I still had 3 quality strikers up front. I mean, if you're playing with Cruyff, Ronaldo and Neymar, like, you're having a good time. It doesn't matter like that you're missing one player because actually those guys are easily good enough. I don't know what happened with that shot. That finesse shot, goalie saved and then still somehow went in. I don't know. He was having a bit of a bad day, this goalkeeper. So I'm 6-3 up right now. Things are just fully in flow, in poetry, in motion. The passes from my team here. And so it's 7-3 up. I know I've got this game in the bag. And then he baits me with the slide tackle there from Goretzka and just hits me with such a... Like, he completely kippered me there. Good goal from Neymar, from Messi, just to end things off for my opponent. So GG's to you, Niall. But... yeah, for some reason I just didn't notice my 10 men. It wasn't an issue whatsoever. Maybe that's saying something. Like, Leroy Sané doesn't do a lot for our club. Unfortunately, he's got really low contributions for the club. So maybe we just play down the other way anyway. Use Mbappe a little bit more and don't worry so much about our left cam going forwards. Now, this guy had a version of Cruyff which didn't even have the black boot. So he only had the prime Cruyff. Oh, how embarrassing. I mean, only having prime Cruyff. It could never be me. I have to have the moments version. No, I don't know how this guy got him, whether he bought him on the market or got him in a prime icon pack. But obviously, if you've got a prime Cruyff and then the moments one comes out, you're probably not going to spend money to upgrade, are you? So it's obviously fair enough. And his Robin... First time I've come up against this Robin, does get a volley at the back post with his weak foot. Of course, he's no longer 2-star weak foot. He's actually a 4-star weak foot and 5-star skills, isn't he, Robin? So that's nice for him. We bring on Ronaldo in the second half, and Ronaldo does what Ronaldo does, which is score us a goal to put us back into the lead. But Sabitzer knocks it into Robin. Great ball into Kimmich. Lovely little loft to icon moments, John Barnes. And I thought Neuer should have maybe got there, but he didn't. So I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm just going to carry on and hope that we can get back in and win this game. Unfortunately for me, it went all the way to penalties. He just held on. And the worst possible start. I get my first penalty saved. So, like, where do we go from there? Well, fortunately, I saved my first one as well. So it's like we've never, we haven't even started yet. And then I do this. It could have been so perfect. But it hits the post and goes wide. It doesn't go in the back of the net. So I've missed my first 2. Things are catastrophically bad right now. And then he plants one perfectly in the top corner. And I'm like, oh no. What have I done? Ronaldo steps up. He moves quite late. And I do get a goal. Right, I've got a green circle on the score sheet. So at least we're open. We've opened our account. My opponent is still +1 ahead of me, though. He's advantage 1 in the shootout right now. I step up with Neymar. I think I bluff him left and then go right. Yeah, I do. And it was at this point in the shootout that I noticed that this guy was going the way that he did his head movement. He wasn't bluffing with it. He did it with Nketiah and he went that way. So I thought, you know what? If I notice head movement again, I'm fully committing to diving that way. That's what I did this time. I don't know if I saved that or whether it hit the bar and went over or just went over, but I would have saved it nonetheless. I think I did save it. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna bluff with Cruyff, go right and then down the middle. Oof, just about worked out for me. And we get the goal. So we're now sort of, it's level right now. Unless he misses this, we save it. I saw the head movement and I was like, you know what? I'm going low. I'm going right. And I saved it with Neuer. And we come away from being, we were losing that penalty shootout. And the comeback happened. So that was my 14th win. Felt pretty good. You know, haven't taken a loss today. 3 wins in a row. Playing pretty well as well. This could potentially be my last game of the weekend league. We've secured gold 3. So even if I lose the next 5 games and decide, you know what, screw this, I'm done. We've got gold 3 in the bag anyway, which is, you know, 2 red player picks on Thursday. But obviously I want my 3rd bonus one for this weekend. So we need to get 1 more win to get 15. And I get an early goal with Neymar, or like, you know, mid first half. And then I'm pretty sure I run straight through again and get another one. Yeah, I do. I don't know what was going on with his defence, but I just got 2-0 up in the space of a couple of FIFA minutes there. And then Mbappe knocks it into Cruyff, back to Mbappe. Mbappe just rainbow flicks and actually scores a beauty of a goal. For someone who I call a fraud, that wasn't half decent, that goal. That was very well played from the Frenchman. And then Kane just out-strength Tapsoba on the stroke of half-time. So you know Tapsoba came straight off there at half-time. There was no way he was staying on the pitch. We brought on Sergio Ramos, we brought on Acuna, and we brought on CR7, bringing on 398s at half-time. You love to see it. That's how strong my bench is. So we're 3-1 up. It's looking good for us getting our red pick and being done with the weekend league after this game. And Neymar makes it 4. When did you ever see Neymar win a header at the back post? How has that happened? I was hoping Ronaldo would be there, but he wasn't. So yeah, 4-1 up. Pretty much just plain sailing. And then Trippier puts in the ball of dreams for Jack Grealish to end up volleying home. It was such a lovely goal from my opponent. From you know, made the goal made by 2 English players. I was almost like getting that Euros hype again. And then I remembered we lost in the final, and then I got sad again. But we scored 1 more goal. We won the match, and you know what? I won all 4 games of my session on Sunday. Went 15-4. Really 15-5 though. Should have been 15-4. So 15-5, lovely stuff. And of course, what I do get is my 3rd weekend league red pick. 15 wins, 1 of 5 players, minimum 89 rated. What are we going to get handed here now? Is it going to be Messi? Is it going to be Lewandowski? Someone for the Serie A or Ligue 1 weekend league? What are we going to get? Damn it. 2 players from Prem, 2 players from off leagues, and then Kingsley Coman from the Bundesliga. So I'm just going to take rating at this point. I thought about maybe just taking Cancelo, because he's probably one of the best right backs in the Prem. But I do have Kyle Walker, and we probably won't be using Prem again. So I thought, you know what, we'll take rating, we'll take Coman, and we'll use him in an SBC of some sort. It's good fodder, as Danny Aarons and his mother would say. So, yeah, I mean, what did we end up getting? I can't remember who my first red pick was. Our first extra red pick. I can't remember who it was. That's annoying. Was it Donnarumma? It was. I think it was red Donnarumma, right? And we've already spent him. And then we ended up... So that's a 91. Then we ended up getting a 91 in Alphonso Davies. And then we ended up getting a 93 in Coman. I feel like the ratings have been a little bit lower for our red picks the last few weeks. But it doesn't matter, because they're not really the main part of the game anymore. In my eyes, anyway. Obviously, we have to do this SBC. Welcome to the club, Stefan El Shaarawy. An absolute legend of FUT. His FIFA 11 silver card is still up there as one of my favourite cards of all time, and always will be. 5-star, 5-star for AC Milan. But yeah, I mean, this card is 5-star, 4-star. I was so hoping they were going to give him the 5-star weak foot as well. I can't believe they didn't. They missed a trick there. But yeah, left wing for our Serie A weekend league, whenever that may happen. I think I've maybe got 2 more weekend leagues in me. Sorry to tell you that, guys. Unless there's something interesting, worthwhile playing for. I think we're probably going to end the series in a couple of weeks. to leave it off for a month, and I'll have a little bit of time off and whatnot, and keep you hungry for the FIFA 22 RTG. But yeah, we're probably a couple, maybe 3 weeks away from the end of the series, which is sad. But also, what a ride it's been. What a journey it's been. It's the end of the Weekend League. We've had our red picks. We've got El Shaarawy ready and raring for the next Weekend League if it is Serie A. You guys will know today, later on today, what league they pick. I think it's either got to be Serie A or Ligue 1. And you might know that by whatever SBC. Did the SBC come out last night for the player pick? If so, we'll probably know. Have a great day, everyone. Do me a huge favour and smash the thumbs up button. I'm looking for 3,000 likes. Thank you very much for that. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can find those links down below. I'm going to go and put the AC on because it's a little bit warm. It's a bit muggy with all this rain and sunshine and stuff going on. I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode, guys. Peace.